I haven't done a video like this for a long time. But as I was sitting in the mind of the Source Creator and just swimming around and just releasing what I think I know about everything, what's going on in the world, what's real and what's not, aliens, government, Jesus, all of these different things. And as I was sitting there swimming in the mind of my Father, our Father, Source Creator of all things, He was expressing and explaining through the word, the frequency, through the light, the sun, the eternal life, the way. He was expressing to me in his expression of love that is free. He was expressing to me just who truly the Christ is, what the truth is. Not a perception on the truth, but the truth itself. And he was expressing, why don't you explain it like this? That there was me in the beginning, self-begotten, immeasurable, inconceivable one, Source Creator, love itself, eternal, unconditional, holds everything, good and bad, into place. And as a self-begotten one, I birthed the first ever sun. Not the physical sun, but the first begotten son. And he comes in many names. He's you. He's the life eternal that's in you. He comes in many names. The Christ. Your name. Yeshua. Many of the other masters. The only begotten truth, the only begotten, first begotten Son, this first begotten Spirit of truth, the great revealer, the revelation itself. The Spirit of life that's in you, eternal. Think of that. Have a think of the immeasurable, inconceivable, self-begotten one that can birth the Son of Man, the Christ, which is in you. Not Jesus, per se. None of this stuff that we think to be true, but the truth itself that's birthed in you. Think about that. Think about his names. He was called the Word, which is also the frequency, which is also a light, the light, which is also life eternal. Think of this. Think of it. Dematerialize everything and break everything down. The molecules, the particles, everything is in you. This outside of you can be the attempt for you to find yourself, but it's nothing but that. It's not real. Every bit of information and data is in you. You have this data inside of yourself. I'm going to make, for TikTok, I'll make 2 parts on this. Think about the different names of this same begotten Son that is in you. That's not separate. And then think about the immeasurable, inconceivable part of the Father that we will never comprehend, especially here in this flesh. Think about what they meant when he came into the flesh, into you. He came into you. The Spirit of truth resides in you, not anywhere else. Think about the churches when they sing these worship songs, and they sing these worship songs based on something outside of them coming that's already existing. It was there before everything. It was the first begotten truth, spirit, frequency, light, love. It was the first. Think of them when they're worshipping outside of themselves. Now, when you listen to these worship songs, think of you being the church and your guides, your ancestors, your angels, the Christ, the Father, the immeasurable, inconceivable, unconditional love is actually singing to you when you think you're singing to something outside of you that's greater than you. And Yeshua said, you will do greater works than me, because you have everything inside of you that I have. I am in the Father, I'm in the Source, I'm in the Creator, and the Creator is in me. You are all of this. Think about this. Break yourself out of all of these systems. Break yourself out of perception itself. Break free. Free yourself truly. True fearlessness is not being some big macho fucking tough man. True fearlessness is breaking free from these mind, captivating your thoughts, captive way of thinking, breaking yourself free of all of these things. And the only way you can find that is by digging in deep and going within yourself as deep as you possibly can right now, because the confusion and the great deception is upon us in such a way right now. And you can go one facet of all of these different perceptions that are coming, aliens, this, that, the other, but you need to dig as deep as possible right now, because it's all a deception. The only thing that is not, which will deceive everyone, is what's in you. And this is the spirit of truth. Much love, family.